In the heart of a Serbian village, where shadows danced under the pale glow of twilight, there lay a grave that whispered tales of the undead. It was here, amidst crumbling tombstones and twisted branches, that the legend of Petar Blagojevic began. A simple peasant in life, Petar became the catalyst for a phenomenon that transcended borders and generations. As the villagers retold stories of his misdeeds, rumors of bloodsucking and nocturnal wanderings, the legend turned from folklore into a chilling reality. The air was thick with a heavy silence, punctuated only by the distant hoot of an owl. Those who dared to tread here felt an unexplainable shiver, as if the very ground held the secrets of the past. This grave would soon be the focal point of a chilling exhumation, a desperate attempt to confront the horrors that had haunted the village for centuries. Little did they know, they were about to unearth a truth more terrifying than any legend. The day of reckoning had arrived. A small crowd gathered, their faces a mix of fear and curiosity, as the wooden box containing Petar Blagojevic's remains was unearthed. Official procedures had dictated this exhumation, a necessary step to quell the rising tide of fear that had gripped the village. As the earth was peeled back layer by laborious layer, an air of dread enveloped the gathering. The night was still, holding its breath in anticipation. When the lid of the box was finally pried open, gasps erupted from the onlookers. What lay within was not the decaying visage they had expected, but a face seemingly untouched by time, its features imbued with a flush of life long thought extinguished. Whispers spread like wildfire through the crowd. Was this truly a man, or something far more sinister? The exhumation had revealed a paradox, a living dead, and the very essence of horror began to weave itself into the fabric of their reality. As the realization of Petar Blagojevic's existence settled upon the villagers, it was clear that his story transcended mere folklore. It was an inspiration that echoed throughout cinematic history. More than 270 films had been born from the legend of Count Dracula, yet few realized that the heart of this myth pulsed with the blood of a Serbian peasant. Nosferatu, Vladislav, and countless others were mere reflections of Petar's dark legacy. The flickering images of cinematic vampires haunted screens from the silent era to the modern age, each incarnation echoing the tale of a man cursed by the very darkness he once fought against. The influence of Petar's story was undeniable, as it intertwined with the fears, desires, and imaginations of societies worldwide. As the montage transitioned from grainy black and white to vibrant color, it became evident that the line between legend and reality was irrevocably blurred. What had started as local superstition had emerged as a global phenomenon, forming a tapestry of horror that resonated through the ages. In a cozy yet dimly lit study, an elderly historian sat surrounded by the weight of knowledge, his eyes gleaming with fervor as he recounted the life of Petar Blagojevic to a group of young, eager students. What we know of vampires, he began, his voice a rich tapestry of history and intrigue, is rooted in the tales of those who came before us. Petar was no mere myth, he was a hajduk, a rebel who fought against the oppressive Ottoman rule. His life was one of struggle, but what transpired after his death turned him into something far more than a simple peasant. As he spoke, the students leaned in closer, captivated by the idea that a man could become a legend, a symbol of rebellion against tyranny. The historian painted a vivid picture of Petar's transformation, of how the villagers' fears took shape and morphed into a creature of the night. The room was filled with an aura of reverence, as the young minds absorbed the complexity of the history surrounding them. Through Petar, they glimpsed the darker side of humanity, a warning that echoed through time, reminding them that legends are often born from the ashes of reality. As dawn broke over the Serbian countryside, the first rays of sunlight kissed the hills, casting a serene glow over the land that Petar Blagojevic once called home. In the quiet of the morning, a silhouette emerged atop a hill, a figure lost to time but forever intertwined with the fabric of this landscape. Petar stood there, not as a monster but as a man, a simple peasant whose life was woven into the stories shared by generations. The sun illuminated the beauty of the country, juxtaposing the darkness that had come to define his legacy. In that moment, it was clear that Petar was not simply a villain but a symbol of resilience against oppression. The whispers of the past lingered in the air, carrying with them the lessons of history. As the mist dissipated, it revealed a truth that resonated deep within the hearts of those who remembered him, that legends, while often steeped in horror, can also inspire hope and resilience. Petar Blagojevic may have become the archetype of the vampire, but he was ultimately a reflection of humanity's eternal struggle against the darkness.